your host. So for the next talk, we have a talk for art-based therapy, and that's conducted by a very esteemed speaker, Khadija. Khadija believes that the reason why self-compassion is so important in these hard times is because it influences the way we handle life's challenges and see ourselves in relation to them. When we treat ourselves more kindly, we respond to stressful and upsetting events more flexibly. We develop a certain resilience as we develop self compassion. In helping us recover from our setbacks, self compassion also triggers a growth mindset in us. Khadija has also done her master's in counseling and is an art based therapist as well. So, without taking up much of your time and without further ado, over to you, ma'am. We look forward to a very insightful and exciting talk by you.
Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much for the introduction. That was very sweet of you. So yeah, my name is Khadija, and without taking much of your time, let's begin. Let's begin the session. Before we begin the session, I would like to mention that this is a safe space for everyone. So please don't feel conscious while we do the activities and while we carry on with our session. So to begin our session, first we are going to do some breathing exercises, which will help us calm our body and our mind. This session is a very activity-based session. It's not quite a talk. So I hope you all enjoy that. Okay, so close your eyes. I want everyone to just sit back, relax, close your eyes. Sit in a comfortable position. If you all want, you all can even lie down. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Breathe in like you are taking the fragrance of a flower, and breathe out like you're blowing a leaf. Notice how your body feels. Notice how your mind feels. Take a couple of long, deep breaths in and out, in and out. And begin to let go and relax your body and mind. Take another full breath, and as you breathe out, relax your legs and your arms. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, relax your abdomen and your chest. Breathe in again, and as you breathe out, relax your face and your head. Now take a moment to imagine a sunny meadow. It is summertime, and this meadow is filled with grasses and wild flowers. In the middle of the meadow, you see a large, beautiful, old tree. It can be any type of tree that you want. Take a good look at the tree. This tree is your special tree, and you can imagine it any way you want. Notice its overall shape and color. Notice its leaves and branches. Notice any flowers or berries that the tree may have. Look at your tree with its many branches and begin to walk towards it. Feel the sun shining its gentle warmth on you as you walk towards the tree. Breathe in the fresh, clean air around you. As you get closer, notice that the air is even fresher and more pure. When you reach the tree, walk slowly around it. Look up into its brown branches and notice all the green leaves waving in a gentle breeze. Put your hand out and feel the texture of the bark around the large old tree. Imagine a rope and a ladder hanging from one of the lower branches of your tree. Climb up the ladder and into the tree. Imagine that today climbing into your tree is as easy as getting yourself into a comfortable chair. You have all the strength and power you need to fully explore your tree. Wherever you want to go in your tree, a ladder appears so that you can easily explore that part of your tree. As you climb, you may encounter creatures that live in or visit your tree. If you see a bird, a spider, or any other creature, greet it with a nod and thank it for sharing its tree with you. If you wish, climb to the very top of the tree. take half a minute to continue to explore your tree. This is all the time you need. Now slowly sit up and gently open your eyes. Would anybody from the space want to describe how its tree looked?
So I'd imagine this huge oak tree,
Okay.
and partly because my school used to have a huge oak tree and we used to play a lot under that tree. And it was just a very soothing feeling seeing that tree. It was bulky, thick, and had green leaves on it, birds chirping on it.
Thank you. Thank you so much
Just
for sharing. Anybody else would like to describe their tree to the group? Arushi says that she imagined a banyan tree. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Arushi, for sharing. Anybody else who would like to just share what their tree looked like? Tanay says that he imagined a coconut tree on the bench. Thank you. Thank you so much. Beach, sorry. Okay, so now I hope you all have your art supplies with you. Whatever you all need, whatever art materials, paper, crayons, paints, whatever, I really leave it up to you guys. So whatever you all have, I want you all to create the tree that you'll actually saw. Okay, so I'm going to give you all around 15 minutes to create the tree that you all saw. Remember, this is not an art class, so don't really think or feel that you all need to make the perfect tree possible. Just enjoy, let go, and create the tree that you imagined without having any fears of how will my drawing turn out to be. Okay, so 15 minutes.
I'm done. Can I show you mine?
Yeah, sure.
So this is basically my tree. I don't know how visible it is. Not
Okay.
the artist. That's me under the tree.
Okay.
That's an owl because I love owls. It's a sunny
Okay.
day. It's like a
Okay.
movie.
That's cool. That's really nice. Thank you so much for sharing. If anybody is done, would you all want to share your tree? We'll wait for another 5 minutes before we, proceed with our session. So Aditya, you can sit with your tree and you can, if you want to fill in some colors, you can even fill in some colors as well.
Sure. Ma'am, while we wait, could you please give us a slight introduction on what exactly art-based therapy is so that our viewers know what they're doing right now?
Okay, I would, but can we do it after the session? Because I think let's people like, you know. So,
All right, sure.
yeah, thank you. Okay, so for those who are done with the, can you all just enable my, I want to share the screen.
It's 3 o'clock.
Okay. So for those who are done with making their tree, what they can do is, the tree actually is a metaphor for your strengths that you hold, for the for helping yourself understand the strengths that you have and you hold within yourself. So the roots of the trees are the strengths that your mind possesses. So for example, I have a very creative mind. So that's a strength that is a strength that my mind possesses. So those are the strengths when it comes to my mind. Now the trunk of the tree are the strengths that my body possesses. So any of the strengths that I have related to my body. So when I wake up in the morning and I have the ability to go and jog, so that is a strength that my body possesses. Now, when it comes to flowers or fruits or any berries you all have made on the trees, uh, so that would possess your career. So any strengths that you have related to your career. So I'm a very hardworking person. So that would be my strength when it comes to my career. Any leaves on the trees. So those are the strengths that I possess in relationships. So for example, I'm a very caring person. I'm a very helpful person. So that is what the strength I hold in my relationships. So I want you to take 5 to 10 minutes to just understand what are the strengths that you hold within yourself. What are the strengths that you have in you? What are the strengths that you should thank yourself for? So take a moment, be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself. Don't try to say that no, that's not my strength, that everybody has it, etc., etc. Really try and keep a tap on all the thoughts that are uh, you know occurring because of that negative thing you hold within yourself. So yeah, I want you all to just take a moment and write down your strengths related to your roots, your trunk, your leaves, your flowers, your fruits, etc., etc. Okay. So I'm going to keep this picture on over here for a while. So y'all can, if people haven't completed their artwork, they can do that as well. And they can also, you know, and the people who have completed their tree, they can start writing about their strengths that they hold. Really think, contemplate, and then write your strengths down on your paper. Okay. So should we take like around 5 minutes for this? 5 to 10 minutes. Is that fine, Aditya?
Absolutely.
Okay. So continue. You all can continue. I'll continue as well with my strengths. Okay, one more minute. One more minute till you all write your strengths down, and we will proceed to the next part of the session. Okay, so I'm assuming everyone has finished their writing about their strengths on the paper. So I'm going to imagine I have a leaf in my hand, okay? And I'm going to blow this leaf to Arushi. Arushi, catch the leaf. Okay. Could you please unmute yourself? Okay. So now we are going to just talk about our strengths to the group, okay? Remember, this is a safe space, so don't feel very conscious about it. So Arushi, why don't you tell us what are your strengths? So whatever part you want to choose, you can choose.
Um, for my career strength, I wrote that my, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yes,
Okay, yeah, so for my career strength, since I'm into psychology, I wrote my strength as I have good interpersonal skills when I'm in the zone while talking to people.
Okay, thank you so much.
And I also wrote, yeah.
No, no, continue,
Can I show the
continue.
tree?
Yeah, please show the tree.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
Can you please show the tree?
It's kind of ugly because
No, it's fine. This is a safe
I
space.
can't draw, so it's quite. Because it's a banyan tree, so it's on top and at the bottom.
Okay.
And this is my generic tree shape. So there's that.
Okay.
And there's a little hollow because I imagine there's an owl living here.
Okay. Interesting. That's really nice. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, Arushi, who do you want to blow the leaf to now?
I think I'll blow the leaf to Aditya.
Okay.
blower I'm waiting to catch.
Did you catch the leaf, Aditya?
Yes, it's right here.
Okay, great.
All right.
Share your strengths to the group.
So my strengths lie mainly related to my career only. I'm graduating in a couple of months and soon to be a lawyer. So my strengths lie in the field of corporate law. I'm really good at proofreading documents, getting mergers and acquisitions done. Due diligence is revolving around the same, and I believe I have good interpersonal and oratory skills to a certain extent.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. Aditya, who would you want to blow the leaf to?
I think I'll blow it to Ridansh.
Okay. Can you please catch the leaf, Ridansh?
Ridansh, you're muted.
You're on mute.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you. So can you share your strengths with us?
I feel that leadership is something that I'm effective at, and like even impromptu, like if I'm given a project to handle or something, I can take in charge and I can actually see the entire project through. So I think that is a strength of mine, as well as I'm able to conceptualize things properly. So if you give me an idea or something, I'll be able to maybe point out things that might actually have problems that you might face. So I think that's sometimes really important in um, like planning something and actually seeing it through.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing. Who would you want to blow the leaf to?
Let's see who's.
You're supposed to blow the leaf, guys. So like blow.
Akshay Haryan, are you there? Akshay Haryan, are you there? Or Arushi?
Blow it to someone else.
Okay,
If maybe the person doesn't want to talk.
Can I go?
Rohan, would you be comfortable talking? Rohan Kanakia? Or let's see, Kanishka Sampath? No, I think her audio is disconnected. Ashi Yadav, are you there? Or Sohail or Jay Yadav? Sohail Munshi?
Hi. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, so you're slightly audible.
Sorry, 1 second. Yeah. Hi. So
Hi, Sohail. Thank you so much for speaking.
Yeah.
So can you share your strengths with us?
Yeah. Firstly, sorry I joined late. Like I was caught up with some work. But yeah, so something like about my strengths. Okay. So I would say like one of my strengths would be like actually public speaking and like
Okay.
talking about things that like may not be my strengths exactly, but maybe my weaknesses out like in the open. Because I feel like the more like I talk about things like this, like talk about what my weakness is, maybe I think like that's kind of what strengthens me as a person. And like having like the ability to actually not like the ability, but like having the what do you say? Like the willingness to actually talk about like those things like to people or like to like people in general. I feel that's something that I would say is my strength.
Thank you so much for sharing this with us. Who would you want to blow the leaf to?
I don't know who's been there on call, but like let me see. So does Anjali Nair from Kardashians want to go? Track Club of Kardashians. Anjali Nair, if you're there.
Is Anjali Nair there?
Or if Joe Tracker Ashi Yadav. Guys, this is this is the open platform for you all. There's no don't worry.
That's
Because
fine. So probably let me get into that now. So hey, can you share a lot of disturbance? Can you mute yourself?
I was going to mute yourself now, bro.
Okay. Okay, so I got the leaf back to me. Now, what I want you all to do is, I want you to just take a moment, look at your tree of strength, okay? Just look at it, okay? I want you all to embrace all the strengths that you all hold within yourself. Take a moment, look at your tree, and just think about how much strength you all hold within yourself, and give yourself some gratitude by taking your tree and hugging it. So I want you all to close your eyes and hug your paper of strength. This might seem funny to some of you all, but let's do it. If you want to shut the camera so that nobody can see you all, you can do that as well. So just take a moment and hug your tree of strength. Open your eyes and write a small thank you note to yourself on the side of the paper, just to show gratitude to yourself and how much your strengths mean to you. So I'm going to write my thank you note. Let's give this a minute, and then you all can write your thank you note. So I'm going to write, thank you, Khadija, for being awesome. Okay. Arushi, did you write the thank you note to yourself?
I wrote it. I don't want to read it out though.
Yeah. Why don't you want to read your thank you note to your to the group?
No, actually, I'd like to keep it to myself because
Okay.
it's a little personal.
Great. Great. Okay. Awesome. So now I want you all to keep all your art materials at a side. I want you all to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Bring your attention to your head and thank your ears for listening. Thank your eyes for seeing the world. Thank your tongue for speaking your truth. Thank your mouth for eating nourishing food. Thank your mind for its insight and ability to focus. Now move down into your chest and thank your lungs for breathing in the fresh air. Thank your heart for beating. Bring your awareness into your arms and thank your hands for writing, for holding books, for creating. Thank your fingers for their sense of touch. Thank your arms for any hugs that you have given or received today. Tune into your torso and thank your belly for digesting the nourishing food and all your organs for your body's functions. Feel your lower body and thank your legs and feet for carrying you around all day. Finally, connect with your whole body and thank your body for its vessel in the world and helping you experience each day fully. Now you can open your eyes. Let's take a few questions if we have. So Aditya wanted to know what exactly arts-based therapy is. So arts-based therapy is a form of therapy where we use different modes of arts in a therapeutic setup. So there are different modes of arts like visual arts, drawing, painting, coloring. What we did today was meditation and art. Music, drama, theater, dancing are the different forms of arts that we use in a therapeutic setup. So that is what is arts-based therapy. Do we have any other questions so we can take them? Okay, I don't think there are any other questions. Would you like to share any reflections from today's sessions, any learnings from today's sessions?
So I personally feel that, one second, I think there's an echo, sorry. I personally feel that like like closing my eyes and just going through the entire body and whatever you just made us do was really relaxing and helpful. So now I'm feeling a lot calmer than what I felt at the start of the session.
Thank you so much for sharing. Any other learnings? Were you all able?
I think we have one. Would you mind answering? It's from Prapti. She's asked how to
cooking as a therapy. This is very interesting, but arts-based therapy, it bases our Indian psychology and Buddhist psychology, to be precise. So actually cooking is considered an activity of mindfulness. So mindfulness is basically you are really being mindful about the present moment, not thinking about the past, not thinking about the future, just being present in the moment and doing your activity. So cooking can actually help you be present in the moment, like right from the start, right from the scratch to like getting your groceries, figuring out like what you're going to cook today and what flavor you're going to be using today, and then smelling the aromas of the different spices, just being in the moment and just feeling all that heat coming from the stove, and all of that can really help as a mindfulness exercise to help you be present in the moment. So yeah, you can use cooking as a form of just to be mindful and be present in the moment.
I think that answer made all of us really, really hungry.
Yeah, me too. Thank you. Thank you, Prapti, for asking this question. Any other questions? Any other reflections? Any other learnings you all felt today?
Just the learning. I just found this whole activity so soothing. You're just being by yourself, drawing whatever's in your mind. You're visualizing your emotions when you draw it. You're visualizing your strengths. It was just a very calming activity.
Yeah, it was. Sometimes we don't really appreciate our strengths, because we're so busy doing so many things. And I think right now also this activity may have caused many emotions in some people, because you're always used to like, not talking about yourself. You're always used to, not being, always like trying to better yourself every day. So you kind of forget what the strengths you actually hold, what are the powers that hold within you. So I think doing this activity every now and then, every week, once a week and all, it can really help you to regain your self-esteem. It can help you to show some self-compassion to yourself. It can help you to just connect with yourself. So yeah, that's thank you. Thank you so much for pointing out to that. There's another question. No, someone says the next time I will be in the kitchen, I think I'll be thinking differently of it differently. Like I will actually try to perform a mindfulness activity. Yeah, you should. You definitely should. Try cooking really slowly, Ridansh. That would help. And don't get like frustrated and all when you cook. Just enjoy the process. Any other questions do we have?
I think that's all for now.
Okay, that's all for now then. Okay, thank you so much for having me here then. Sorry. Let's end the session on the note of just showing some love and gratitude to yourself. So just close your eyes, hug yourselves, and just Aditya, not hugging yourself. I can't see you. Okay, great. Just close your eyes, hug yourself. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me here, guys.
Thank you so much for being here. We actually feel calmer after a talk. Normally we just feel educated, but this talk has been doing a dual role for us in a certain sense. Yeah. Because not only did we get to learn something, we practiced it while we were learning, which was a beautiful form of learning, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, I think that is what ABT is. You're supposed to feel it, and I can't really give a talk on it. Anyway, thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now I'll hand it over to my good friend, the Honorable Joint Secretary of the Rotaract Club of Mumbai Nariman Point, Mr. Shiv Kapadia. Over to you, man.
Thanks, Aditya.